A fairly large number of motorsports pundits are proclaiming that Hendrick was dealt a crushing blow at Martinsville. Sure he was. This past weekend in Las Vegas, the John Force Racing crew delivered a message. It's called World Domination. In Indycar, it's 2 races in the books. Is the new DW12 proving to be a success? Will Lotus tank on its engine promises? I'm Michele Rahal with Motorsports Unplugged. This is a special edition of No Apologies. It's my opinion, like it or not. Also, be sure to tune into Motorsports Unplugged Radio every Saturday morning from 6 to 7:30 a.m. You can also pick up the show at the web address below. Ryan Newman doesn't need to apologize to anybody. He bumped Clint Bowyer into the middle of Gordon and Johnson, setting off a melee that took the Waltrip driver and both Hendrick drivers out. So what? Hendrick still won. Is there anyone out there really left that thinks Stewart Haas is just a satellite team? Satellite teams don't get this kind of information, equipment and technical help. You got to remember who Hendrick really is. He's the General Motors distributor of NASCAR, period. Just because Stewart's car is prepared in another shop means nothing. The Stewart team has 2 hard-charging drivers and all the right stuff to win, and it looks as if this year Stewart will have everything he needs to take it right into the chase. GM wants all of those cars in the chase, and Hendrick will do whatever he has to do to get him there. Look for more from this team this year. After 2 races into the season, what have we learned about the new IndyCar DW12? Well, for one thing, it's fairly durable, it's very raceable, and it looks just a little odd, but it's starting off better than NASCAR's COT ever did. It's taken NASCAR years to come up with a car that actually can qualify as a real racing car instead of a brick. IndyCar will probably have that accomplished in a year. Judging by the drivers' responses, coupled with the lead changes and the close racing, even on road courses, I think they've gotten it right. Lotus, on the other hand, may have delivered a self-inflicted wound. It isn't uncommon. They promised too much and they delivered far too little. Other than a gutsy Sebastian Bourdais, they're falling behind. They won't have enough engines available for the Indianapolis Motor Speedway testing. If they don't increase their capacity along with dealing with the electronics of the engine management system, there's little chance for them to recover this season. America is potentially a huge market for Lotus. They can't afford to let this project fail. It will definitely affect their future vehicle sales in North America. In the NHRA, it's already shaping up in Funny Car to be a John Force Racing rout. All 4 of their cars are in the top 10 in points so far, including Courtney Force. What have they done? John Force has thrown down the gauntlet on racing. He doesn't want any of his team concentrating on anything other than winning. Well, so far, I've got no reason to believe that strategy isn't working. If you're looking for dogfights, look at the Top Fuel and Pro Stock classes. But to me, the Funny Car field is going to be John Force Racing all the way through the season. For Motorsports Unplugged and Motorsports Unplugged Radio, I'm Michele Rahal. No apologies.